Okay guys, welcome back again to my YouTube channel. So today I want to presentate you about my final term of social linguistics. So the assignments is choose 4 topics. So I have choose 4 topics. The first is language change, the second is register, third is style, and fourth is context. But before I will start the presentation, let me introduce you myself. Let me introduce you all myself. My name is Methians Kundimang, and my student ID is 332200135, and I'm from University of Bina Sarana Informatika. Okay. Let's get started with topic number 1, language change. Okay, this is language change. The definition is language change is the diachronic process by which linguistic features, including phonetics, morphology, syntax, semantics, and pragmatics, undergo transformation over time. In TRIAS 2015. It reflects both internal systemic evolution and external socio-cultural influences. Key types of change. The first is phonological change, pengubahan suara. Sound shifts such as grim, slow, or great vowel shift. Laubov 94. Second is morphological change, loss or gain of inflection. Example, Old English case endings versus Modern English. Third is semantic change, meaning shifts, broadening, narrowing, amelioration, pejoration by Blank 1990. And next is synthetic change, reordering of sentence elements. Example like Old English versi 2 to Modern SVO. Next is lexical change in coinage borrowing by loanwords and neologism. Okay. So the example of language change, the first is Old English like Swister or sister. To Modern English, sister. Phonological simplification. So that is the phonological simplification. Next example, literally is now commonly used for emphasis, not just factual truth. Okay, semantic shift. Next is theoretical frameworks. Okay, first is historical linguistics. It's focused on genetic relationships and language families by Campbell 2021. Okay, second is social linguistics. Views change is interaction driven by Milroy and Milroy. Okay, in 85. And next is variationist approach. William Labov's empirical studies on change in real time and across age groups. Okay, so next topic, it is register. The definition of register is a linguistic variety associated with a particular situational context, advanced by field, which is topic, tenor, which is participants, and mode, which is medium. This is by Halliday and Hassan in 1809. The key characteristics of register. First is lexical choice. It use of jargon or specialized terms. Second is grammatical structure. It is formality, level change, synthetic choices. And the third is pronunciation style. Like degree of articulation varies. Example, courtroom speech versus casual chat. Okay. Example, medical register. The patient exhibit tachycardia versus casual. Their heart is racing. Okay. An example in religious register, thou shalt not kill, archaic elevated form. Okay. It means archaic or an elevated form. Okay. The theoretical insight of register, Halliday's systematic functional linguistics. So Halliday's SFL views register as an central component of functional grammar, how language varies according to its use. Okay. So the reference from Halliday and Bieber. Next is style, the topic of number 3. Definition of style. It refers to the speaker's individual and often socially influenced linguistic choices in specific contexts. It is tied to identity, audience design, and social meaning. This is from Kauplan from 2007. Next is about variationist perspective of style. First is style shifting, changing language use based on audience or setting. This is by Bell in 1984. Next is audience design theory. Speakers adjust their style to align it with or distance for interlocutors. Okay, next, the types of styles by Martin Jus in 1967. The types is frozen, example legal oaths; formal, example academic lecture; consultative, like example doctor-patient interaction; okay, casual, like friends talking; and intimate, lovers and family. Okay, sociolinguistic implication of style. Style is not random. It indexes social identity. Like example, youth slang as a marker of group membership. Code switching and style shifting can signal politeness, resistance, and solidarity. Okay. Next, it is the last topic. It is about context, the definition of context in sociolinguistics. Context is the framework of physical, social, and cultural elements that shape the meaning of an utterance. It includes both linguistic context or context and extra-linguistic context, like who, where, when, why. So types of context. It is linguistic context is words surrounding a target phrase. Like example, he hit the bat, animal or sports. Okay. Situational context. It is setting and participants. Example, courtroom versus classroom. Cultural context. Shared norms and values. Like example, directness is polite in Dutch, rude in Japanese. Cognitive context, shared knowledge and presuppositions. Shared knowledge and presuppositions. Example, what is assumed to be known. Okay. Next, it is about the relevance theory of context. Sperber and Wilson in 1995 argue that speakers craft utterance based on optimal relevance, relying on context for maximum meaning with minimal effort. So the application of context determines politeness strategies. This is by Brown and Levinson in 1987. And next, next application is pragmatic. Failures occur when contextual expectations are violated across cultures. Okay. Now is a real life example. In real life example, a young professional in a multilingual office. Okay. Meet Nadia, a 26-old marketing executive in Jakarta. So, I want to storytelling about my friend called Nadia. So she is 26-year-old, marketing executive in Jakarta, and she works in an international company where the staff use both bahasa Indonesia and English daily. Jadi saya berjumpa dengan teman saya yang bernama Nadia. Dia berumur 26 tahun dan dia bekerja sebagai marketing eksekutif di Jakarta. Oke. Dia bekerja sebagai staff dan menggunakan dua bahasa, yaitu bahasa Indonesia dan bahasa Inggris secara sehari-hari. Okay. So next example, it is language change. So Nadia often use new digital slang like ngechat from chatting or ngemail from emailing. Example of lexical borrowing and morphological adaptation due to globalization and tech influence. Her parents, however, still use more traditional terms, showing generational language change in action. Jadi Nadia lebih sering menggunakan slang word yaitu ngechat dari kata chatting dan ngemail dari kata emailing. Nah, ini sampel dari lexical borrowing and morphological adaptation due to globalization and tech influence. Jadi ini pengaruh dari globalisasi dan juga teknologi dalam menginfluence. Okay. So in the register example of my friend Nadia, when speaking with her manager, saat dia berbicara dengan manajernya during a presentation, Nadia use formal register. Jadi teman saya Nadia saat dia presentasi dengan manajernya, Nadia menggunakan kata formal register. Like example, as per our Q2 report, we have observed a 15% increase in user engagement. Okay. But during lunch with coworkers, she switched to an informal register. Jadi pas istirahat makan siang dengan coworkersnya, dia berubah pembicara semacam percakapan menjadi informal. Like this, the example like, targetnya udah kelar belum? Gue mau submit bareng. This switch reflects an awareness of social roles and context. Next, in style example, Nadia's personal style varies with her identity and audience. Okay. With clients, she speaks an polished, persuasive tone. With close friends, she uses humor, abbreviation, and code switching. Jadi Nadia tuh personal style-nya dia lebih, kalau ke clients dia lebih sopan, lebih soft nadanya, lebih lembut. Ya, kalau dengan close friend-nya, dengan teman dekatnya, dia lebih bercanda, lebih menggunakan code switching. Jadi dia lebih campur dengan bahasa Inggris Indonesia, campuran kata dari Inggris dan Indonesia. Contohnya, kemarin aku udah present tapi kayaknya bosnya kurang impressed. Next time harus all out deh. Her style is influenced by her age, peer group, and professional environment. Next, in context example. One day, she emails a British client using Indonesian expression translated to literally. Ya, suatu hari dia meng-email klien British, klien dari Inggris, dengan menggunakan Indonesian expression translated. Jadi dia menggunakan translasi expressions Indonesia. Jadi seperti ini contohnya. We hope this proposal makes you happy. The client is confused. Jadi kliennya bingung. In English business culture, this sound childish. Ini kedengaran di perbisnisan, di kultur perbisnisan Inggris. Ini terdengar sangat kekanak-kanakan atau terlalu berlebihan. Better version might be, we hope this proposal meets your expectations. Kami harap proposal ini bisa sesuai dengan ekspektasi. This show how context, especially cultural context, is crucial for clear, appropriate communication. Next, in conclusion, in sociolinguistics, understanding how language functions within society involves examining not only the structure of language but also the factors that influence its use and development. Language change demonstrates that language is dynamic, evolving through time due to social interaction, technology advancement, and contact with other cultures. Meanwhile, Register highlights the way people adjust their language depending on the situation, topic, and relationship with their audience, revealing the functional flexibility of language. Style, on the other hand, is more personal and expressive. It reflects individual identity and social alignment, showing how people navigate social settings through language variation. Lastly, context ties all these elements together, shaping and influencing how language is interpreted in different scenarios. It underscores that meaning is never isolated. It is constructed through shared knowledge, cultural values, and situational awareness. Together, these concepts reveal the complexity and richness of humans' communication. They remind us that language is not just a tool for conveying information, but a powerful reflection of who we are, how we relate to others, and how we adapt to the world around us. So, I guess that my presentation about those 4 topics. And thank you for watching my presentation video, and see you in the next project. Thank you.